All right, here's a quick little look at a 305 that I have gotten out of a 1984 El Camino. This one's just a LG4, nothing special. It's not an HO or anything. It had previously been rebuilt. It's got 40 over pistons in it, but they're real low compression. They're way down in the hole, like 41 thousandths. And I've got a 40 thousandths head gasket on there, so the compression's only going to be, I think, about 8.3 to 1. I did put Vortec heads on it. I had a set of Vortec heads that you might have seen in an earlier video on the Camino. And I've sold the Camino. This is El Camino as its replacement. So I did, when I had the heads off, I added this Vortec compatible intake that I learned about on Cutter's Performance. I got it from Competition Products up in, I think in Wisconsin, Michigan. And just a cheap intake manifold that fits the Vortec heads, nice dual plane. The cam I put in it is a Summit SUM-1200. There's got the specs on it. It's almost, numerically almost the same specs as the SUM-8800 that I had in the Camino, except this one is a 4/7 swap flat tappet, whereas the 8800 is a roller cam with the standard firing order. While I had it out, I just had a few oil leaks and things to fix. It ran fine, it was sound, it had good compression, but I did notice while I had it out that this flex plate had some cracks in it. So that's something to check if you have a transmission out or anything else. This one wasn't really having any symptoms yet, but I've heard it can cause ticking and eventually failure. So you've got little cracks right there at the mounting holes. It's going to get these upgraded hooker manifolds, and I also had these on a Camino, and you can see how much cleaner the design is, how much bigger the exhaust outlet is. So that was one of the, I think one of the big holdups for the 80s cars is the restrictive exhaust. And then of course in the process I'm going to lose this preheater valve too. So nothing real fancy about this, it just needed a little refresh, and oil pressure is good and everything, threw a new water pump on it and a lower thermostat. Pretty much desmogged everything, got rid of most of the vacuum systems. It's got a standard velocity or standard pressure oil pump, and just give it a little pre-oil before we fire it up. And I did verify it's got flow at all the rockers beforehand, so I think we should have a successful break-in. This cam was actually in a different 305 that I had in my Firebird. And it ran real well, but that engine was actually a roller cam engine, and that got the Summit 8800. So I think that I actually like the way this one ran a little bit better. They sounded about the same, but this one seemed to have a little bit more low end torque. So you'll see it, I guess, back when it's in El Camino. Thanks, bye.